Sighing, Grace studied the burns on her right hand, where she'd fished the melting phone from the campfire. Each opportunity brought her within inches of rescue, only to be denied. She caught herself crying, fought to stop. The elephant with the collar meandered over to her, as if to comfort her. She looked up and spoke softly to the giant, and he stepped closer still. Grace held her hand out. The elephant sniffed and then coughed through its trunk, wetting her hand. It sniffed more and stepped back, giving her a good look at the battered GPS transmitter. Grace had been raised by a Buddhist father and Christian mother, but had never found much use for either faith. Her days in the bush had changed that. She succumbed to prayer and an impractical reliance upon a greater cause at work in guiding her actions. She'd begged for forgiveness for the lives she'd taken, wondering if the nightmares would ever leave her. She feared that she'd condemned herself to a living hell, that, like the elephant, she would never forget. Something a ranger had said during the tour of the radio shack echoed in her mind. She could recall nearly verbatim his explanation of the collars. Tracking collars allow us to pass along to our rangers in the bush the animal's real-time locations. Should a collared animal stop moving for over 12 hours, we issue an alert. It has 3 possible explanations. The collar has malfunctioned and is no longer transmitting. The collar has fallen off, or the animal is dead, poached for its ivory. In any case, we respond after 12 hours. Usually, Mr. Brantingham flies directly to the site. The rangers waited because the elephants could remain stationary for long periods, but rarely over 12 hours. Could she last that long? And, a more critical question, how to destroy an indestructible box strapped to a 5-ton mammal, the neck of which was well over her head. The gun strap, heavy on her shoulder, announced itself. Grace adjusted it before she fully realized what she was doing. Touching the weapon, feeling the stock's smooth wood, its clean balance, she shuddered. How could the same gods that had led her to her best chance at rescue now lead her to think such a thing? Had it come to this? To save herself, would she have to kill the very animal Graham Winston sought to rescue? Grace squatted, staring at the only elephant wearing a collar, trying to reconcile her predicament, weighing one life against the other. The huge dark eye, fringed by dark, soft eyelashes, stared back, as if reading her thoughts.